We had a pretty interesting event happen today.
Yeah, I know. I'm the millionth person talking about this situation, but how
I'm the
can I help
million first.
myself? I'm an addict, and my drug of choice is silliness. Goofy stories are the spaghetti, and I'm the meatball. I can't resist. So, many of you have probably already seen the biggest YouTube live streamer, IShowSpeed, just had a bit of a whoops-a-daisy moment on stream. He was playing Five Nights at Freddy's and
Yep.
Chica jump-scared him, and his penis fell out of his shorts. Now you might be asking yourself, how is this possible? What kind of
I mean, I don't know. I mean, hasn't he almost burned down his house 3 times? Like, I could believe him doing this. Yeah, sure.
paranormal activity took place here? Did Chica crawl out of the screen and pull his dick out for him on camera? Like, how did this go wrong? What a weird response to fear. To expose yourself after
Get
you
your
get
dick
frightened.
out, yeah.
I know Five Nights at Freddy's fandom can get a little wild, but I mean, this is next level. So what exactly happened? Well, IShowSpeed was playing a Five Nights at Freddy's game, and Chica gave him a spook, said boo!
He gets
And
up.
in response to the
Yeah.
jump scare, Speed stood up, saying that he wanted to fuck Chica, and he was thrusting at the camera. One thing led to another, and then bang, penis. So, as you
I feel like, how do you not know that it's out, though? That's what's so crazy. Like, for me, I feel like I would know. He was thrusting hard. I guess that makes sense. You guys think he did it on purpose? I don't know. I show meat? Is it?
can imagine, this was a pretty embarrassing moment that, of course, blew up online.
Yeah.
More like I show meat, am I right? This
Good one.
situation could lead to an extended vacation from YouTube streaming because nudity is against their rules, but there's a chance that they don't enforce it super strict here since it was an accident. They
Yeah, it's not like he tried. It's not like he said, "Hey guys, you want to see something?" I mean, mistakes happen, right? And it's like, here's the thing. If, like, your dick is flopping out 3 times a week, maybe YouTube has got to step in and pull the plug on this situation, right? To buy you some fucking, give you a day off to buy some fucking underwear, right? If you got your dick flopping out 3 times a week. But as far as I know, this is the first time this has happened. With him specifically, right? I'm sure other people have done this. It's not, I don't think it's that big of a deal. I think it's funny, right? It's like he clearly didn't mean to do it. It's whatever. It's all good. Yeah, what the fuck? It's just funny.
have been somewhat loosey-goosey on these rules in the past. Like,
Yeah.
even just a month ago, there was a channel that blew up thanks to a viral video they made of a guy naring his butthole.
Oh,
Just
God. I know exactly what he's talking about.
full asshole on display, no censorship, nothing like
Yeah.
that. It's just his brown balloon knot getting nared. And it was
Jesus.
totally fine, still on the platform. And that's thanks to their educational content override policy where you can have things like a chocolate starfish getting de-haired without censorship, and it's
Ooh.
okay because there's educational context around it.
Yeah.
Though in this case, with the IShowSpeed cock situation, I don't exactly know what argument you'd make for it being educational unless it's like
Oh, you gotta wear underwear.
a, this is educational because it demonstrates
This is what not to do.
how not to react
Yeah.
to a jump scare, I guess. I don't know. But since it's accidental, they might have some flexibility on not like banning him for it outright.
Yeah, who
I really
cares?
we're gonna have to wait and see what happens with
Who
it, but I don't
cares?
think this is going to end up with like the termination of his account or anything. But he may get some kind of community guideline strike which would
Yeah, it's
prevent
a
him
bit
from
of a
streaming for a
mistake.
certain period of time. And to think this whole situation could have been avoided if he just wore underwear. This isn't a
Yeah, and like it, I think this shit is fucking funny. I'm gonna be honest, guys. I think it's fucking funny. Like, and I guarantee you, Speed's audience probably thinks it's fucking funny too. Like, nobody died, nobody got hurt. It was obviously a mistake. Oh, it's not that big of a deal.
segue into an ad or
But it
anything
is
like
fucking
that.
funny.
I was just thinking to myself, when was the last time I wore pants without underwear?
Yeah,
and
it's
it's been
disgusting. Who the fuck would do that?
so long. I'm 29 years old now, so I've started to get those old man nuts that hang real low and just bounce around chaotically. So if they're not supported by underpants, those bastards will just be swinging around like they're playing a game of tetherball with each other. My testicles will just be going hog wild down there, and it doesn't feel great. So I couldn't even imagine myself like jumping around and being active without undergarments on. I would injure myself very quickly. Now, of course, when it comes to...
I don't know if I really... I mean, I too wear underwear. Like a distinguished, sophisticated gentleman.
On-stream wiener moments, the great dark side Phil always comes up because DSP...
No. He did not have his dick out. You didn't see it. This is totally different. This is a totally different situation because it was the implication of a dick, but it was not on the screen.
He has one of the most iconic stream clips of all time where he didn't realize he was live and then started masturbating.
Yeah.
But you couldn't see any shaft or anything.
Exactly.
The schlong was still
totally
left to the imagination. He did finish. He tilts his head back in ecstasy as he finishes, but you never saw anything. In this case, he actually does just have his entire cock out on screen for a moment. He flashed the entire screen. So it's definitely more extreme than the Dark Side Phil event.
Yeah, it was.
And the whole thing has obviously led to a lot of discussion around like what's going to happen next, because clearly this is a violation of rules, but it also appears like it was an accident. So how harsh is the punishment going to be? And I guess we're just going to have to wait and see there. It does seem accidental. I think he wanted to have like an over-the-top overreaction to jump scares that a lot of streamers and YouTubers do.
Well, I mean, to be fair, he achieved that. Like, this is going to be probably the most famous Five Nights at Freddy reaction ever. People are going to be bringing this shit up in 5 years.
And he just went too far with it, leading to just this disastrous wardrobe malfunction.
Like, if Speed ever has kids, whenever his kids go to school, the other kids at the school will make fun of his kids for what he did on that stream, even if it's 15 years from now.
Now, a lot of people have also started saying that, you know, maybe this was a calculated plan and he's about to announce his signing with Kick now that he can't stream on YouTube, assuming he does get a strike for this. And I have to say, that's a pretty interesting theory. Because if
he did that, if he got the dick out, just dicks out for Kick, I swear to God, bro, imagine Speed gets the strike, and then Kick tweets out hashtag dicks out for Kick with like a picture of Speed with those little green things on his face. And then he goes live. That would be the greatest marketing technique that I have ever seen. Dicks out for Kick.
I don't think this was a premeditated scheme. He didn't pull his cock out and start dangling it in front of the webcam like he was giving a puppet show or anything like that. It does seem like it was unintentional, the result of overreacting to a jump scare.
Yeah.
I don't see this as like a, you know, maybe a grand departure from YouTube streaming where he's like, you know what? It's time I ride off into the sunset. I'm kind of tired of streaming. I'm going to retire the jersey number here. We're done. But I want to go out with a triumphant bang and exit no one will see coming. Like, I don't think he came in here to try and subvert viewers' expectations.
To be fair, like, with Speed, I could have expected this to happen. I could have easily expected this to happen. Yeah, for sure. For sure this could happen. It's really not that surprising.
Like it was Game of Thrones Season 8 here with a fucking penis jump scare. Like, I don't think this was a plan. If it was, this could lead to, like, huge trouble for him, actually, I would imagine. He knows his audience skews on the much younger side of things. A lot of the IShowSpeed audience is young, and a lot of those kids were probably watching this stream, especially considering it's Five Nights at Freddy's, which is predominantly a kid's property that they really resonate with. So, I don't think the idea would have crossed his mind, like, good content would be exposing myself in front of all of these viewers, many of which are minors. Like, I highly doubt that.
I don't think I don't think that was even part of it. Like, I'm pretty sure he wouldn't have even considered that if it was on purpose.
It was a thought that crossed his mind.
He did it on purpose.
Now, of course, the fact that it still happened is awful, but I just really don't think it was a plan. Of course, the overreaction to the jump scare is a plan. Like, that was definitely something he decided he was going to do with, like, going crazy about the jump scare. But everything that happened after that, I don't think was some kind of calculated plot. So yeah, I just wanted to talk about this. That's really about it. So yeah.
Dicks out for kick. There it is, gentlemen.
Yeah,
There it is. Put kick on notifications. We're going to see what happens.